Alright, so we're going to be sitting playing 1250 40K. We're doing open war. I am taking my Space Marines. It's the same list I took to FlatCon. We really didn't have time to set up any kind of different game tonight, so we're just going to go over the armies real quick. I got tactical squads, 2 of them. They are 10-man tac squads, Las Plaz, Veteran Sergeant with Power Sword and Bolt Pistol. 5-man scouts, all with bolt guns. 8-man dev squad, 2 las cannons, heavy bolter, missile launcher, vet sergeant with bolt pistol power sword. Dreadnought with 3 heavy flamers, close combat weapon. Dreadnought with quad auto cannons. Predator, heavy bolter sponsons, predator auto cannon. Storm bolter, hunter killer missile. A librarian with force sword, bolt pistol. He took Fury of the Ancients and I can't remember the other one. I think it's Scourge, something like that. And then I have a captain with mastercrafted bolt gun, upgraded to the Primarch's Wrath, and power sword. Coming over to Dave's army, we have a mixed demons list. What do we got, Dave?
So 30 bloodletters, full command. For those of you that aren't used to fantasy terminology, that's an icon and a musician. We got 3 Nurglings, and then 10 blue horrors to round out the troops. We got a Bloodmaster, which is the Bloodletter HQ, a Skullmaster, which is the Blood Crusher HQ, 5 Blood Crushers. We got a Soul Grinder with Mark of Tzeentch, 3 Pox Riders of Nurgle, 2 single unit Beast of Nurgle. They're in their own units, and that's it.
Alright, and like I said, we're doing open war. We pulled randomly. Real hard to see those cards, but we got long deployment. Objective drawn and quarter. We're each going to put 2 objective markers out, 12 inches from the center of the board, 6 inches from edges, 18 inches away from each other. 1 per token at the end of every turn. Most points at the end of 5th battle round is the winner. We used the tactical reserves. Was a ruse that we pulled? Oh, I thought I was pulling a twist, but apparently we pulled a ruse today. Pick 1 unit from your army that has been destroyed. You can set up the unit again more than 9 inches from the enemy, and so that the unit is wholly within 9 inches of the edge of the battlefield. Well, I think the ruse is supposed to be 1 per each, but today we're just both going to use that, so gibby-dibby. And then we'll come over here and take a quick look at the board. I had to clean the house at one point, so I do not have my good lights out, although this camera tends to take pretty decent video anyway. So that is our board. Like I said, we're going to be on long table edges. So we're going to deploy, and then we'll be back to cover that. Alright, so we're all deployed. I got my dev squad up here in this building. Captain, who I turned into a chapter master down there with the close combat dread and the flamers and attack squad. Over on the other side, I got the quad autocannons, tac squad, and predator. I ambushed or infiltrated my scouts up onto these stupid canisters. Dave ambushed Nurglings over there, infiltrated, whatever. Over there, what was the green guy? I don't remember.
Beast of Nurgle.
Beast of Nurgle, and then we got Big Boy, Big
This
Stinky.
is Soul Grinder.
We got Blood Crushers, and the giant thing of demons, little 10-man one, the Blowflies, is that what they were?
Pox Riders.
Pox Riders,
they're called.
And then another Beast of Nurgle. So I won the roll to go first. Yay, me! And we're going to go ahead and do turn 1, and then we'll be back to take a look at how that went. Alright, so we're here for wrap-up turn 1. It took everything I had on those Nurglings to not kill them, but Dave in his turn 1 obliged me by trying to charge, and the tank shot him in Overwatch. Up here, a bunch of failed charge attempts, except for the Bloodletter character made it up the can and killed the scouts off. Everything moved over here forward, shot me, didn't do anything. I managed to, well, like I said, I shot those Nurglings, and then I managed to take some wounds off this Beast of Nurgle, and then I killed 2 Tzeentchian dudes. And that's it. But Dave forgot to move someone onto the objective, so I have 2 points to his 1 going into turn 2. Alright, wrapping up turn 2. Dave came over this way. I backed off, knowing that he was going to come in. I just wanted to try and deny him the charge. On the other hand, I did give up that objective, which he then got to. He moved that Beast of Nurgle back to take that objective there. I moved up and laid a bunch of shots. I killed the Beast of Nurgle, and then laid some shots in the bloodletters. I think I killed, what, like 3 or 4?
I've lost 3 from that.
3, look out. The bloodletters then came in, made their charge, killed the dreadnought, consolidated into those bros, but, you know, obviously only 1 round of attack, so that's them. I did use command point and split that tactical squad into 2 pieces while we were going. So going into turn 3, Dave is now ahead on objective points, 4 to my 3. Yeah, that's going to be a rough go. So we'll see how it runs. Yeah, it's not going to make that bigger. Not going to make the difference that yours made, I don't think. All right, so coming in turn 3, I split in, killed a bunch of bloodletters. I mean, that unit's pretty thinned down. I did kill off the juggernauts or whatever the hell they are, but through the tactical bonus, Dave brought them back on and ate that whole unit off the board. They are going to come back in this turn using the same tactical thing that Dave used, but he is continuing to be ahead of me on points. 3, 4, 5, 6 to my 5. So
7.
Is it 7?
I was at 4.
Oh yeah, one of them's under one other token. I didn't see it. So 7 to my 5. So yeah, I'm gonna have to somehow take 2 objectives here to even the score. Not to mention those dudes are gonna turn this direction eventually. So gonna be tight for me going into turn 4. All right, wrapping up round 4 here. The bloodletters. This combat ended. Dave's character charged in. I managed to, with Overwatch, bring him down. I brought these guys in over here, one of whom died. I shot off half of those guys. The big thing, oh, I didn't say it. The most important thing, see them blood crushers not there? Yeah. So I shot all but 1 off. Dave shoots the Pred. Pred explodes. Kills the 1 blood crusher that was left. This guy comes over here, falls 1 wound shy of knocking down the dreadnought, and Dave is still ahead on points though. So I might be able to pull a draw, but oof, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Going into last round. All right. So end of round 5. I made a run with these guys to try and get there. Fell short. I actually rolled a 6, but didn't do it. If I'd have rolled a 6 when he retreated from combat, he could have got into range. That would have brought... Well, no, you still got 1 at the end. So Dave would have won either way, but that would have brought it up to a 10-11. Instead, it is an 8-10. These guys came over here, took them off the objective. These guys turned around, blasted that big juggy off. So 10-8, Dave's favor. Really solid game, Space Marines versus Demons. Thanks for playing, Dave.